Hi guys, my name is Irene and this is Hairy Lifestyle. As you know guys, I'm all about wellness, I'm all about fitness. So today I'm doing this video just to show you my home workout setup. And I know what you're thinking. I know those questions you want to ask me with all this setup and with all these things that I have. Wapi abs bana? Why can't we see your abs around here? Msijali, it's work in progress. Some of us are recovering from the pandemic and the lockdown and what that did to us. So we're working on it and you'll see them in due time. Now, as I've just told you, today I just wanted to take a moment and just show you my home workout setup. I'm a person who strongly believes in home workouts. If there's anything that we have learned during this pandemic and everything that has happened in the last, is it 2 years, is that anything is possible. Most of us found we couldn't go to the gym, we were not able to access the things that we are used to accessing. So because of that, having a setup where you can work out in the comfort of your home has become something that is very important to all of us who love fitness. So I have been buying my equipment and my home workout setup. I've been doing this for a really long time. I want you to understand that I haven't done this overnight. I don't want anyone to feel any sort of pressure. It has taken me like a decade or more to collect the equipment that I have. I just wanted to show you what I have and probably talk about it. If I can remember prices, I'll share. If I can remember where I bought it from, I'll also share that. Some of them, it's been a really long time. Karibuni sana. So I'm going to start with this. It's called a box jump. I had this made for me by some fundis. If you go to a fundi who deals with chuma, they will easily make it for you. It has a rubber mat on top of it because you want it to have a soft surface for you to land gently so that you don't hurt your knees. From the ground to the top, it's 16 inches. So it's a 16-inch box jump. I don't remember how much I paid for it. And yeah, I use it for very many things. I use it also as my bench. Anytime I need to do any exercise where I need to lie down, this forms a very good surface. I don't have a bench, so I use this, or I'll use the floor. Anything where I need an elevated surface, that's what I use. And on top of my box jump, I have an aerobic step. I remember buying this aerobic step from an online shop called Fitbit. I don't know if they're still there. I bought it several years ago. It has 2 risers. So depending on the height that you want to work with, you can remove one of them or you can pile them up to give yourself more height. I like the fact that right now we have a lot of workouts online. So if you wanted to find an aerobic step workout, you'll always find one online and you can be able to work with it and enjoy a very good sweat session. So that's my box jump and my aerobic step. Over here I have my kettlebells. The first one, the blue one, is a 5 kg kettlebell. The gray one is a 7.5 kilogram kettlebell. Then I have a 12 kg kettlebell and I have an 18 kg kettlebell. The 18 kg one, I bought it somewhere in 2 Rivers. There's a fitness shop in there. The 12 kg one, I remember I bought it at the game store. They have very favorable prices. If you ever go to game, the one on Thika Road, that's where I bought it. The 7.5 and the 5 kg one, I believe I bought from Sports House. Yeah, I really can't remember the prices for those. So those are my kettlebells. I wish kettlebells came in pairs, but they come moja moja. I probably might go back and buy to make them a pair because it's very easy to use them when you have a pair. But they also come in handy for very many moves that you can do. As I said, YouTube is the place to be if you're looking for different workouts where you can use any of this equipment. Now from the kettlebells, I'll go to the dumbbells. That first dumbbell, this one over here, is an adjustable dumbbell. I remember buying that from Tuskies. It comes also with these other plates over here. All the blue plates you're going to see came in that set. The good thing with an adjustable dumbbell is because you can adjust the weight accordingly. If you want it heavier, you can put heavier plates. If you want it lighter, you can remove some of the plates. It's very versatile. The only thing I don't like about it is that it can get a little bit rickety. The weights don't feel like they're held together nicely, but it's also a very good one and it can serve you if you're a beginner and, you know, take you to a much larger weight from beginning, you know, and advancing. Next, I have these green dumbbells. These are 3 kg dumbbells. These are among the first weights that I bought. So of course I started with lighter weights, and I had to keep adding as I became much more stronger in my workouts. Next to that, we have these gray ones. These are 5 kg dumbbells. So I use those ones for various moves. Next to those, I have these blue weights. These are 6 kg dumbbells. What are they called? Hexagonal dumbbells. They're very good because of the hexagonal shape. They easily hold you up properly without sliding on the mat or anything like that. Then over here I have 8 kg, same as these other ones. These ones are 8 kg, these ones are 6 kg. I really love these ones. I know I bought them from an Instagram shop. I can't remember the name. And my other dumbbells are these 8 kg dumbbells and 10 kg dumbbells. I really liked these dumbbells when I saw them being sold online because they are very, very affordable. Their price is actually very, very good. Now the only weakness with this weight is the bulk. If you compare this is an 8 kg dumbbell and this is an 8 kg dumbbell. You can see the difference in size. So these ones tend to be very bulky. They become a little harder to balance as you're lifting them, and they're also very hard to store. They take up a lot of space. So that's the weakness I found with them. They're affordable, but they have their own weaknesses. If you compare these black dumbbells to the blue dumbbells, you will definitely see the difference in size that makes all the difference in your lifting. Now over here, I have a set of plates. As I said, the blue plates came with those adjustable dumbbells. I bought all these plates, I believe, from Game Store, the Game Store on Thika Road. Then there was one plate that I bought from Carrefour. I think they had a sale and they only had one plate. I bought it. I didn't know plates are supposed to be sold in pairs, so I have one that is on its own. If you know where I can get an extra plate, please let me know. 5 kg plate. Here I have some additional plates. I have a pair of 10 kg plates and a pair of 15 kg plates. As you advance in your journey, you want to get heavier weight because you want to use what is called progressive overload. You want to be lifting heavier and heavier over time. That's how you challenge your muscles to grow. So those are my 2 plates. I bought them from an IG shop. I can't seem to remember the name. If I remember, we are going to put it for you up in the video. Yeah, and those are my plates. Over here, I have my barbells. I have this barbell that is longer. This is a 6-foot barbell, and this one is a 5-foot barbell. I hope you can see. On each of my barbells, I have a barbell pad. A barbell pad is very important when you're squatting or you're doing your thrusters because you want to be comfortable. I believe I bought some of them from Amazon, and I also bought some of them from AliExpress. If you're not in a hurry and you are able to buy your stuff from Amazon or AliExpress, it can always be delivered to Kenya. In fact, I've found buying a lot of accessories very affordable and easy from either Amazon or AliExpress. I also bought these clasps, the clasps for my barbells. I also bought them from, I believe, AliExpress. AliExpress is very affordable, but the only weakness is sometimes they take very, very long to deliver your stuff, so you have to be very patient. Yeah, but it's also a very good way to get your stuff. Now it's easy to bring things into the country without a problem. These are the original clasps that came with my barbells, but if you have used these clasps, you know that they are very, very hard to tie and to remove, so you find that you're wasting a lot of time and it's very cumbersome to use them. Let me show you. So by the time you have to screw this all the way in, it takes a lot of time. I find it just so cumbersome compared to how the other clasps work. These are my boxing gloves. I love these things. If you're feeling stressed and you're feeling like someone has annoyed you, you can just put this on and just, you know, maliza that aggression and you'll be feeling better after that session. I bought my boxing gloves from Decathlon. They were very, very affordable, by the way. I found them very affordable. I bought some small ones because I have small hands, so they work for me. Now, every time you're using boxing gloves, you will need to buy, I have no idea what they call this, but they are sleeves. The ones that you tie around your hands before putting on your boxing gloves to protect your hands. I bought this from Jumia, I think, and they were also very affordable. This is my weighted vest. I bought this from a lady called JC. If you are active on Facebook, you will probably know her. I loved this weighted vest and she was having an offer, so I bought it very affordably. I had a lot of plans with this. I love wearing a weighted vest and going for a walk, just a walk. It makes all the difference. Now, I only have one problem with this weighted vest. Guys, do you think it looks like I'm trying to detonate myself? Does it look like a suicide bomb vest or something like that? I find it looks that way and I feel very self-conscious when I wear it and I'm walking outside. So one day I decided to take it for a test. I wore it and I went for a walk. I was enjoying my walk until some boys started calling each other and pointing at me. They all were going like, angalia ule ameva bulletproof vest. And that really just proved to me that this thing looks a bit funny in these days of terrorism. So I don't find myself using it much, although I really, really love it. I can use it here at home. I'm not comfortable going out walking with it. If you're a beginner in your fitness journey, you can never go wrong with these bands. There are various kinds of bands in the market. I bought, I believe, all my bands from JC once again. The reason I like bands is because they are, first of all, affordable and they are lightweight. They don't take up a lot of space in terms of storage and they are very versatile. As you can see, these three have been very well used and well loved. I have actually never used these ones. These ones are the extra light ones. Maybe I should bless someone with them who needs them because I'm definitely not using them. Yep. I have also another set of different bands. This is a set of 5 bands. I've just combined them. You can use them one at a time. I also bought this from JC. Very versatile, very different things you can do with your bands. And therefore, for beginners, bands, affordable, easy to use, easy to store. They take up very little space and they can do very many things for you. This other band, it's already broken. I bought it from Miniso. It says here Miniso Sport. Yeah, I like it. I don't do a lot with it, but it's very good. You can use it for stretches. It may not have a lot of resistance, but it can help you when you're trying to stretch your muscles after a hard workout. This is my heaviest band. I love this band. I'm trying to get more of these bands. These are heavy duty bands. And these ones can give you a very, very good workout. You can always buy a set. I've seen a set from out of the country, Amazon, Jumia, the ones that they bring out of the country. I've seen them being very affordable. I think I bought this from AliExpress. Very, very affordable, especially when AliExpress is having their November sale. They also have a Black November kind of sale and their things are very, very cheap. You just have to be patient. You buy something in November, you probably will get it in January. So exercise all the patience in the world, but you can get some very good stuff from them. These are accessories that come with the bands. They are leg straps, and this is a door strap if you want to use the door to use bands. If you know how to use bands, then you know how to use this to hold your bands through a door and use that to lift or to push, pull, whatever it is you're doing. These are leg straps. This is yet another AliExpress buy. These are deadlift straps. I actually don't use them much because I don't deadlift that heavy. Some people don't believe you should use straps so that you can develop your grip strength. I still have them when I'm lifting, when I'm attempting a heavy deadlift. I can use them to ensure that I'm able to lift it without a problem. These are my ankle weights. I also bought these ankle weights from JC. Ankle weights are very good, especially for booty workouts. If you are trying to build your booty, you can use ankle weights and just do all manner of exercises with them. I love them. I need to use them more though. Yeah. This is my scale. This is a Rempo scale. I know we don't like weighing ourselves, and believe me, I do not like weighing myself. Every time I step on this thing, I want to throw it away. But I still use it because it's a good way to track and see if you're on the right direction. One thing I like about this scale is that it's a Bluetooth scale. It connects to my phone, and I have an app in my phone, and therefore I can be able to track. It just doesn't measure your weight. It gives you everything: bone density, metabolic age, you know, your body mass index, all those calculations that come with your weight, not just the raw numbers. So you can be able to track, you'll be able to get graphs, you'll be able to get so much information from this and be able to track your progress over time. So that's a nice scale. I bought it from Amazon and I was able to ship it into the country. It was way cheaper bringing it from Amazon. Guys, I have invested in so many mats. I have bought mats left and center. They tear, they pluck out, they grow old. If you've been on traffic, especially on Mombasa Road, Langata Road, you'll always see vendors walking around with these mats. I love them. They are heavy, they are very good rubber, they are very affordable. You'll get them in any size that you want. So these ones are way bigger than the yoga mats that are sold around. Look for a vendor in the streets and you'll probably love them as much as I do. I have accessories here. These are knee pads. I really love these knee pads. I think I bought them from Amazon. They were very affordable. They're very good when you're running, or if you have any kind of knee issues and you want to wear them and brace your knees. Very important. I have gloves. I have different kinds of gloves. I also like using gloves when I'm lifting, because if you don't do that, you'll get calluses around your hands and you don't want to do that. So these are gloves. I bought them somewhere. I don't remember where I bought them. Over here, I have wrist pads. These wrist pads, I usually find them very helpful, especially when you're working with kettlebells, because as you swing your kettlebell, it tends to land on your wrist, and that can be a little uncomfortable. So I have this wristband. And finally, I have this headband. This one I'm willing to give away. If you want it, please just let me know. I'll give it away. I bought this, and every time I wear it, instead of it helping me, I get a headache. I think it's too tight. I need to find something else in place of it. And those are my little accessories. I have my jump rope. I really love this jump rope. I like it because it's very, it has served me well, and it hasn't changed. It has never changed at all. The straps or the handles of my jump rope are weighted, but the strap itself is not weighted. I'm actually looking forward to buying a weighted jump rope. If you know where I can get one here in Kenya, just let me know. But this one is well loved. I love it. I'm so used to it. It's a little long, so I usually just tie a knot on each side so that I can make it the right height for myself. You know how you measure to ensure that it's the right height for you. So yeah, I love my jump rope. Last but not least, this is my Fitbit watch. This is Fitbit Versa 3, I believe it is. I love my watch. I invested in this watch especially because it has an inbuilt GPS. When I'm going out for a run, when I'm going out for a walk, I don't have to carry my phone for the sake of getting my GPS readings and all that. It does all that for me. I'll be able to know what route I used, how many kilometers it was, calories. It also tracks my sleep. It also tracks my blood sugar. It comes with an app where all these measures and metrics are put in an app, and you can be able to look over time and see how you're progressing. It gives you your heart rate. You can get all your caloric output every single day. So what it gives you is a lot. I love it, and especially that inbuilt GPS. That's my favorite part. And people, that is home gym setup. As I said earlier, don't feel under any pressure. What I encourage you to do, instead of always rewarding yourself, maybe it's your birthday, instead of buying that cake, go and buy something that you can use. It can be used for generations to come. So instead of always rewarding yourself with other things, if you are into fitness, I encourage you, start buying pole pole one at a time. Don't feel under any pressure. I just did some calculations in my head, and I thought, if I paid gym for 1 year and I'm paying 5,000, that is 60,000. In 1 year, you will spend 60,000 in your gym membership. That 60,000 is more than need to buy all this equipment and you will never need to go to the gym. I know sometimes we want to go to the gym because of the motivation of working with others, but now we have online communities, we have online apps, we have YouTube. We call it YouTube University for everything. You don't need to struggle. If you don't need to go to a gym, if you cannot afford a gym, you can always keep fit. And yes, don't forget to invest in good shoes. You need proper shoes for fitness. As always, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope this video has inspired you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. If you have any question, reach out to me. It was good seeing you today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Keep fit, stay well.